Hello everybody, we're back doing some Magic today. We have a modern matchup for you this week. I'm playing a black-white tokens list, and you're playing a...
It's called Orchard Alarm.
Mm-hmm.
It uses Forbidden Orchard and Intruder Alarm, plus some other creatures, and Suture Priest as the kill condition.
Yeah.
It's a deck based on another deck I saw from Tudor's library.
Okay.
We'll have a link to his YouTube channel in the description.
Sounds good. And, I don't know why we're doing this. So we're going to decide who goes first by rolling a couple dice. But the dice are actually inside of each other. So I got a 4 on the outside and a 1 on the inside. So I got 5. And you got...
A 5 and a 6.
5 and a 6, so 11. And I believe you'll be going first, and we'll see you in game 1. All right, game 1. Flash my hand.
Show my hand.
Not exciting, but okay on the draw.
First turn, Temple Garden tapped. Enter go.
Well, I will play a Scoured Barrens tap, going to 21, and pass the turn.
Yours comes in tap to gain you a life, and
it does.
mine comes in tap to save me 2 life.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I think an island, and a Kior's follower.
All right.
Enter go.
Really cool game day art.
Yeah, it's very nice art.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to go for an Arid Mesa. Crack that, going back down to 20. That will get me basic planes. And I'll pass the turn.
Ooh. Draw for turn. Play a flooded land. Crack it. Flooded strand.
It is a land.
It is a land.
Yeah. There's flooding. It's a land. It's valid.
And the plains was right at the top.
Of course it was. Seems to always be the case. What do you got for me?
I have 2 mana, untap island, tap it, intruder alarm.
I'm going to respond by raising the alarm. I could have called this an alarm deck too.
Yeah.
Anyway, cool thing about this is that we get to show off the winner of our little contest that we had a little while ago. So these were submitted to us by I don't want to butcher this, Davide Moretti. Hopefully I didn't butcher that. So as we can see here, we have a little Frosty riding a goat who looks very unimpressed.
Yeah.
And I don't think this was intentional, but it's really cool. The cloud behind him looks like just long flowing locks of gloriousness.
Yeah.
It's pretty great.
It's an excellent art.
So yeah, and even though the contest for this ended, feel free to send us art to drawfrosty@forestbear.net. Things in the description. Because, yeah, I am more than happy to keep putting these on tokens. Because it's awesome.
It is.
Yeah. Anyway, Intruder Alarm.
Yeah.
I did that in response so you didn't
Yeah.
get a free mana out of it.
I know.
Okay. Beat for 2.
Take 2 beats.
And I'm going to go for an Oblivion Ring on the Intruder Alarm. Don't want any of those shenanigans. 2.
Untap. Draw. Play. Serum Visions.
You got it.
Draw my card. Scry 2. Both of these can go on the bottom. And we shall untap this island
Mm-hmm.
to play Intruder Alarm again.
Well, can't do anything about that.
And your go.
My creatures don't untap, of course, because of Intruder Alarm. However, I do have another Oblivion Ring, so let's just do that.
Of course you do.
Then I'll play an Urborg and an Inquisition of Kozilek. Targeting you, obviously. Not going to target myself. That'd be pointless.
You get a Wargate.
I do get a Wargate. And I'll pass the turn.
Just had to sneak in there. Damn X costs.
Yep. If only it was 4. The noblest of the hierarchs.
And attack you for 3.
I will go to 17.
Your go.
Get to untap now. These glorious soldiers. And draw a card. Tap 2. Go for an intangible virtue. And I'll attack you for 4.
Puts me down at 13.
Then play a Plains and a Lingering Souls. Getting 2 spirit tokens. And I'll pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. Play a Breeding Pool tapped. And it is your go.
Draw a card. Attack for 4.
8.
8, sorry.
I'll take 8. Go down to 5.
I will flashback Lingering Souls. 2 more Fusties. And play a Spectral Possession, getting 3 more Fusties.
Jeez.
A lot of Fusties.
That's a lot of Fusties. That's too many Fusties.
It's at least 8 too many Fusties. Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. We'll play a Breeding Pool coming in untapped. And it's your go.
All right. Just because I can, I'll make 3 more Fusties.
Load the board.
Load the board. Beats. For
Dead.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18.
Oh, wait. Let me double check. Dead.
Okay. All right. That was game 1, and we'll see you in game 2. All right. Game 2. Show the hand. And I believe you're on the play.
Flooded Strand. Crack that. Going 19. Find my island.
Is there a Serum Visions in the near future? I guess Sleight of Hand also costs 1 blue. And
Yes, that is the correct answer. It's
indeed.
Sleight of Hand. Look top 2. Put 1 into my hand. And the other on the bottom. Whoop. Enter go.
Draw for turn. I'm going to go for a tap Scoured Barrens again. Going to 21. Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. Play a forest. And we shall commune with the gods.
All right. Conveniently can search for either an enchantment or a creature. Which are like the majority of the combo.
Yeah, so Kior's follower. And the rest go in my graveyard.
Also great if Dig Through Time was legal still.
Yeah. And your go. Oh, wow. Yeah, that would have been amazing.
Yeah. Treasure Cruise too, but I mean, Treasure Cruise is just good.
Yeah.
Dig's like almost seems better in combo strategies where you're just trying to find pieces of things. Well, I'm going to play and crack a Marsh Flats, going back to 20. And getting a basic Plains. And I will gather the townsfolk, getting 2 humans. Humans. Pass the turn.
How can there be humans if they're foosties?
Well, there's humans around him. Don't ask. he's trying to fit in. He's trying to fit into the crowd.
Orchard. Kior's follower. Enter go.
Well, that's the majority of the combo. Draw a card. Play an isolated chapel. Control planes. And since I'm actually worried about dying next turn, I'm going to Oblivion Ring the follower. At least try to.
Spell Pierce.
I cannot pay 2. I do, however, get a Foosty.
Yeah, you do get a Foosty in return. I mean, you don't want a Foosty.
No, but I have one. The flavor text on this one reads, even in death, a Foosty remains dupier than most other spirits. I could send for 2, but I don't think I'm going to, so I'll pass the turn.
And
mainly because life
draw.
totals don't really matter if I'm just going to die.
You can have another Doopy Foosty.
Thank you so much. This is what I always wanted. I asked for this for Christmas.
There's an intruder alarm.
All right. So, care to explain how this works?
Don't have the kill quite yet.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Another forbidden orchard.
You got it.
I'm never going to get that word right. Enter go.
All right. Draw a card. Play an Arid Mesa and crack it, going to 19. Then we'll fetch a basic plains. Ooh.
And what answers does he have?
He has an Elspeth, Knight Errant. And I will go to 5 with Elspeth, jumping this spirit.
That spirit.
This spirit. And I will attack you for 4, 5, 6.
Block one of these.
You got it.
Take 5. Go to
It's like
14.
Miles Davis. Pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. So we shall give you a Foosty. Untaps all creatures. In response, tap. Untap it.
Okay. Since you said it in response.
Yes. And we can, of course, repeat this. Going to 5, cast Wargate for X equals 2.
Oh, you're giving me a bunch of mana? A bunch of Foosties? In other words?
And that finds Suture Priest. Who says whenever another creature enters the battlefield under my control, I gain a life, and whenever a creature enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, that player loses a life.
Which, conveniently...
So now, I can just make a Foosty in response, untap the land, he gets a Foosty, he
go to
loses
18.
a life, and repeat that.
Continue the process until I am finished.
Until you're all gone.
So pick an arbitrary number of damage that you want to deal to me.
Well, since it kind of has to deal one at a time.
I guess it does have to go one at a time, yeah. Okay, we'll just go to 0 then. That's boring.
Just go to 0.
You know what, just in case. Boop. All right, so that was game 2, and we'll see you in game 3. All right, game 3. Nitty gritty. And I'm on the play, so I'm going to go with the Windbrisk Heights.
Ooh.
So the hideaway land. I look at my top 4. I forgot how many I look at, because it's been so long since I've cast a hideaway land.
I mean, the blue one's good in cube.
It's true.
Or really just in any limited format when you have a 40-card library.
Well, I think the last one I played was the red one in a Dragonstorm deck.
Yeah.
I'm going to put...
That was like before Modern was a
this
format.
Here. And what happens with the rest of these now? The rest go on the bottom of the library. All right. Pass the turn.
Draw for turn. Play a Misty Rainforest. Going to 19. The Misty Rainforest, of course, reveals that it's only just a forest.
Yep. Once you cut it all back, you realize, hey, there's no mist here at all.
It wasn't crying. It wasn't crying.
No.
It's just a regular forest.
Must be a drought.
And a Noble Hierarch.
All right.
Your go.
Draw a card. Play a Swamp and a Awesome Blossom. Pass the turn.
Yeah, I mean, that could hurt.
It could, but you could kill me before this really amounts to much. Which is equally possible.
Here, I think we played a Howl Fountain tapped.
Mm-hmm.
And we commune with the gods.
All right. Let's talk to those. Well, looks like you only have one target.
And the rest go in the graveyard. Enter go.
All right. Fairy Rogue token. Going to 19. Draw a card. I'm going to play, because that doesn't tap. It's an exile. Intangible Virtue.
Ooh.
Making this Foosty into a 2/2 Foosty.
Pay 1 life for a 2/2 Flying Vigilance.
I'll play a Plains.
Flying Vigilance.
It's true. Well, no, it doesn't get flying.
Alright, just gives Vigilance.
Play a Plains, pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. Play an island.
Mm-hmm.
We shall play a Kior's Follower.
You got it.
And Kior is so popular that there's also another one.
All right.
Enter go.
Untap. Get a Foosty. Go to 18. Draw a card. I'll attack you for 2 in the air.
Well, I don't have flying blockers, so I'll take that.
And I'll pass the turn.
Untap. Draw. We shall crack
Misty Rainforest.
Misty Rainforest, going to 16. Probably find Temple Garden tapped.
All right. Tangible Virtue, of course, is pretty good against the Intruder Alarm shutting off untap step for creatures.
Yeah. Also, Bitter Blossom would just cause it anyway.
Yeah.
So you have 2 enchantments that just stop me. Enter go.
And a turn, I will raise the alarm. Ring-a-ding-ding. 2 Foosties.
Ring-a-ding-ding.
2 Foosties. Coming right up.
Would you really want 2 Fousties, though?
I think so. I mean, you'd dine and dash if you ordered 2 Fousties, of course. I mean, that goes without saying. So, untap. Get another Foustie, go to 17, and draw a card.
That's a terrifying amount of power already.
It's a lot of Fousties. Let's make it more terrifying. Tangible Virtue.
Ooh. That's a bit of power.
It is. And I will send in with these dupsters for 3, 6, 12. 6 of which is on the ground.
You know what? I shall block one of the soldiers, Noble Hierarch.
You got it?
And then I shall Chord of Calling
All right.
to find me a Suture Priest. And then, yeah, combat resolves.
Okay, so you're taking 9 then?
Yes.
And this is convenient. I attack with 3 creatures, so I will activate Windburst Kites. Path to Exile. Suture Priest. I knew it was right to get the removal spell. It was between that and 3 1/1s, so.
Do I even have any basics left?
You only have 2 basics?
No, I have 3. But alright. Okay. I guess I failed fine.
Best Windburst Kites ever.
Dear.
Alright, so you're at 9 then? I take it? You took 9?
I took 9, so I'm at 7.
Oh, yeah, okay. Right.
If I remember math.
Can't maths. And I'll pass turn.
Shall untap. Draw. That wasn't good enough. That wasn't good enough. Play planes. This is dead.
Yes.
So sad. It's just so sad.
Alarm?
Alarm.
Alarm.
Enter go.
Untap. Foustie.
In
16.
response, untap these lands.
Okay.
They untap from Intruder Alarm.
Sure. It's 2 floating mana.
No, 2 floating.
Oh, you just untapped, I guess. That's true. Yeah. Okay, draw a card.
And then 5 mana. Chord of Calling again. Suture Priest.
When are you doing this? Am I upkeep or draw step?
Upkeep.
Okay, well,
But no Forbidden Orchard. So
That's
in
true.
the end, I still lose.
Yes.
That's what I needed. I had redundancy on the Suture Priest.
Hmm.
But I had to top deck
That
the
is too
Commune into a
Yeah.
Forbidden... Actually, the Commune can't even get the Forbidden Orchard, so I was kind of just hoping for Wargate or the land.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Wargate can get it. Wargate's perfect in this deck. Just
really?
get everything.
It literally gets everything.
Yeah. Anyway, so took 1 from that extra, I guess. Draw a card. Beats. Dead. All right.
A Misty Rainforest is not a Forbidden Orchard.
Unfortunately. All right, so that was that matchup. Kind of interesting, I think. I think it was this is a really cool deck.
It is.
I really like what this deck does. It's just it's too bad that we didn't get to see more of just going off with it, but
it almost needs more ways to find the Forbidden Orchard.
Like I said, dig through time. If that was like for a little amount of time that the delve spells were legal, this deck would have just been amazing.
It really would have,
because it's such synergy with Commune with the Gods and all that. But all right, so we'll see you next time with something. Not sure which, but it'll be something. Don't forget to send your Foustie drawings to the link that's over there, and we'll see you next time.